Hey second graders, so today we're going to be talking about the main idea and key details in the informational text. So before we start, let's go over what our learning targets are. First is I can identify the main idea in an informational text, and second, I can find the details in the informational text. So when we're looking at the main idea and trying to figure out what the main idea is in the informational text, a good question to ask yourself is, what is the point? What is the author trying to share with the reader in the informational text? Another way to look at it is looking at the overall point. What is the main thing that's being talked about in the text? Our key details are things in the text that help the main idea. They're also known as supporting evidence, and typically they agree with what the main idea is. So now that we've went over that, this is a diagram that we'll be using as we work with informational text and finding the main idea and the key details in class. So we're not going to do anything with this right now, but I just want you to have it in your mind so when you come to class tomorrow, you'll know what we'll be looking at. So right now I have a quick little video that you can look at that helps understand the main idea and the key details in the text a little bit better. So if you click on the little world at the bottom of the star, it'll pull you up to a link that you can watch the video real quick. So now that you're done with the video, I'd like you to read this article real quick about the giant panda. I got it from the National Geographic Kids website, and then we're going to go over it and find the main idea and the key details real quick. So read through this real quick. Awesome. Now that you're back, let's go over what the article is kind of talking about. So the author, in this informational text, the author is talking about the panda bear and what the panda bear eats. So it talks about several different things that the panda eats. So our main idea in this text would be that the panda bear has a very diverse diet. So we would have to rewrite that in a sentence. So looking at our key details that help support that main idea, let's find some evidence that supports that pandas have a very diverse diet. So first off, right here, this sentence, pandas eat almost nothing but bamboo shoots and leaves. This tells you what is in the panda's diet. And on top of that, it also talks about vegetation, fish, or small animals. So just those two kind of sentences or topics or areas, those illustrate the key details in this text, and they help support the main idea that a panda bear has a very diverse diet. So now that we've looked at that one, I'd like for you guys to read over the planets in the solar system real quick, and then we'll do the same thing we did with the panda bear article. Okay, awesome. So now that you've read that one, let's go over what the key details are in the main idea. So in this article, the author is talking about a lot of different planets, and from the main idea that we can get from this is that planets are very different. Right here it says each one is very different, and we have evidence to support that. And if you ask yourself, where is the evidence? Well, here it says that they have different atmospheres. They also have different elements. Some of them have different elements, or more of some elements than another. And also talks about how they have different temperatures. So our main idea for this informational text can be that the planets are very different, and then you can support that with saying the planets have very different atmospheres, the planets have very different elements, the planets have very different temperatures, and the planets have very different sizes. Okay, so now that we've done that, I just want you guys to look forward to what we're going to be doing in class tomorrow. So I'm going to have you guys look at another informational text, and then I'll have you answer a Padlet on that for the 2 questions. That is, what is the main idea, and then give 3 supporting details. So right when you come into class tomorrow, you will do that, and then we will go over it. Have a great night.